If you're talking about it, I'll be talking about it. Dennis Prager here. Join me this morning at 11, right here on AM 560, The Answer.
So did you pay up, Bruce Wolf? Are you compliant? Have you paid your property taxes?
I don't have anything to do with that. I wouldn't even know my own signature right now. It would, if I actually tried to sign my own signature right now, I'd be accused of forgery because my wife has signed my name for the last several decades.
So you don't deal with that? Are your property taxes escrowed in your mortgage?
I am not allowed to have anything to do. I don't even know if I own property.
Oh, come on. No. You don't live in Cook County, though, do you? You used to live in Cook County.
I barely live in the state of Illinois. No.
Oh, you're just teetering on the edge of Wisconsin?
I am like at 1 foot in Wisconsin.
Well, you should move to Wisconsin because your property taxes would be a lot
Hey,
lower.
Don't say that. We're about to have Maria Pappas on
I know.
the line. You cannot tell people to exit Illinois. How is she going to be able to respond to that?
Well, the reason why we're bringing her back on our show, Maria Pappas, Cook County Treasurer, is because Cook County property owners with past due tax bills could face steeper payments after this Friday. Good morning, Mrs. Pappas. How are you?
Good morning, guys. I'm really great.
Yeah, so tell us
I'm going to try and squeeze in a lot of information here. So somebody's got to get out, if they're listening, a pencil and a piece of paper.
Okay, duly noted.
Go to cookcountytreasure.com.
Okay, so
we
there's
have 450,000 people a month visiting this site.
Wow.
And we now have more people visiting that site on a daily basis because if you go there, you can punch the purple box in the middle of the site. And it will tell you, and very simply, put in your address, 180 East Pearson, and it will tell you if you owe, if you're on the tax sale list, which starts May 4th, those are taxes from 2016, payable in 2017, get sold in 2018 if you didn't pay. There are 37,000 on the list. Problem is that 15,000 of those are properties where the mail was returned to our office.
Ew.
So again, I repeat, go to cookcountytreasure.com, punch the purple box in the middle. You will see a place to put in your address. Immediately will pop up extraordinarily valuable information. You can find out if you owe, punch another button, you can pay online.
Well, so there's
we
37
now have 320,000 people who've paid online. They don't even go to Chase anymore.
Okay.
Because
well, you have 37,000 property owners that you mentioned will have their property taxes put up for auction. So you're not auctioning off their homes. You're auctioning off their property taxes to a third party. And then how much, those are going to be steeper fines then, correct?
If you owe like $1,000, you could ended up paying $4,000 in 2.5 years.
Wow.
In the redemption process to get it back. But here's the key here in everything I'm saying today. We know that countywide, 126,000 seniors have not applied for their senior citizen exemption. If you go to this site, you can go back 4 years and it will tell you whether or not you're a senior and you got your exemption last year but forgot to apply and get it this year. The very same people who may be on this tax sale list are seniors who are entitled to that exemption, didn't get it, and as a consequence, these 36,000 parcels, 17,000 of them are people who owe under $1,000. So we are out looking for those most vulnerable. We have the aldermen, elected officials, assessors knocking on doors because trying to get to people via the mail just isn't working. And we've got until Friday.
Okay. So I'm reading this story from the Tribune, and it says a breakdown of the data shows a high number of unpaid tax bills in less affluent city neighborhoods and suburbs. Harvey, with more than 4,300 unpaid tax bills, tops the list by far. And you think of poor Harvey, where they're drowning in property taxes and they can't afford to pay because they have so much that they owe, in government services.
Well, they cut down firefighters and the number of firefighters and police officers in half.
They can't afford it anymore, and part of this, probably is they have unpaid tax bills. This is nothing. And these are less affluent areas. It seems highly unfair. I know you can't necessarily comment on that, but you could certainly try to get them.
No, but I can tell. I can give you a little hint here. So assume you're on this list. You can do something like file bankruptcy before Friday. It will take you off the list.
Oh.
Or on that site that I mentioned, where you just pump in your address on cookcountytreasurer.com, you can actually pay by credit card. You can go in and pay by credit card.
Sounds like a Hobson's choice, but I guess you're giving the best, the least bad alternatives. Yeah,
I'm trying to give you the least of the worst here to at least get off the list until you get some money to come back in and,
Because if they don't pay up or file for bankruptcy or do something by Friday, I mean, this begins the process of them losing their homes.
Right. Over a 2-year period. But here's one more thing that they can do. What we're finding is these are, as I said, the most vulnerable of people. They're seniors who are homebound, didn't get the mail, in bed, in wheelchairs, or they get the mail, don't open it. If you don't have a computer, get your pencil out again. You can write down 312-443-5100. You can go to that telephone number and punch in your PIN number, which is the 14-digit number at the top of your tax sale bill. And the voice at the other end of the phone, just like with your credit card, will tell you if you owe and how you can pay, and you can pay online. So that's kind of what we have set up. Amy and Bruce, I just want to tell you one other thing. This may shock you. Cook County has 126 spoken languages. If you go to this site, we have had people download 130,000 times in Polish. Wow. So there's no excuse for anyone who really doesn't understand the system. The website is now translatable in 106 languages, and we've had people download 400,000 times in foreign languages. So we're trying to get this message out as quickly and as easily as possible to people who are trying to understand an extraordinarily complicated system. I want to thank you for putting me on this morning.
Sure.
I'll give you one last tidbit.
Okay. You
would think that it is the city where most of these homes are going to be, taxes are going to be sold. Two-thirds of the $186 million that's getting auctioned on Friday are in the suburbs.
Yeah.
Really?
It's suburban homes.
Yeah, and poor suburbs right now.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, all right. Thank you so much.
So where we go again?
CookCountyTreasurer.com.
All right.
And 312-443-5100. Last bit of information. If you never want to get a piece of mail from me again, come to my office, go to Chase, any of that, sign up for e-billing. E-billing. You can get it by punching the little blue box. You will get it in your email.
All right. Thank you so much, Cook County Treasurer Maria Pappas, and she joined us on our turnkey.pro answer line.
Connect